Warning, this show has outdated attitudes, language, and views which may cause offense today. If you don't like it, suck it.
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Humanity, look how far you've fallen. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, Colin P. Smith, Jedi Bill 797, Dave Bob, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely, Roll Tide, Yodam Darkstar, good morning, Purple Valkyrie and Samantha Joe, the Valkyries are here. Chris Persia, good morning. YouTube is acting up. It took 2 minutes, but notification finally went through. Tell you what, brother, I couldn't even find the stream this morning. I went into my own channel and couldn't find the stream on my upcoming streams. I had to actually go into the YouTube studios and pull it up there because it wasn't on my homepage for my videos. Isn't that interesting that in the title it says what it says? The title of this morning's video, Gal Gadot takes a knee, then gets eaten by SJWs. Isn't that interesting that it wouldn't be just right there, bam, on my homepage? Because they do not want me to talk about this. They do not want me talking about SJWs. They do not want me telling the truth. And they just don't. Anytime you start talking about this shit, they sit there, oh, well, this video is not appropriate for ads, or this video doesn't qualify for this, or blah, 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 because they do not want anyone talking about the social justice warriors. Apparently, social justice warriors do not exist. It's all in our own head, and a term used by whiteists to slam the woke establishment. So fuck them. And good morning, Loriana, Creole, Nicole, the blind mage, jester of sin. How's everybody doing out there this morning? It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. So a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Gal Gadot taking a knee. How did she take a knee, you might ask? Well, she put out a statement that said, if you are not a feminist, then you're an ist or a phobe. You're an ist. You're sexist. It was the stupidest fucking thing I think I've ever read, and I immediately put it up to Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers. She has been the talking piece for Warner Brothers. The new Wonder Woman's coming out. You know that they've got her on tour talking about it. And of course, she's got to say this shit. You kneel for these people. And that's exactly what happened. Keely Chow, she took a knee back in 2017. When you take these knees and then suddenly, they all turn on you because they can get you to do and say whatever they want to. They can get you to do and say, once they get you to say one thing, once they get you to do one thing, they turn around and will get you to do everything else. It is a domino effect. Dave Bob, if you are a feminist, you are, by definition, an ist. That's right. That is right. Project Storytime, why do we listen to actors? I can attest from personal experience, they're the dumbest people out there. Yes. Feminist is part of the dang name. That's right. That's right. Colin P. Smith, sudden thought, ist and and other ists are negative descriptions. Does that make feminist one as well? It does. It absolutely does. That is the problem. The pendulum swings too far. That's the problem. That's the problem you've got. That's the problem you've got with what Gal's doing. And she got eaten for her trouble. I want to thank Az and Data Racer, because this is where I first saw this. Let's see. Check this out. So Gal Gadot puts out a statement. I love embarking on new journeys. I love the excitement of new projects, the thrill of bringing new stories to life. Cleopatra is a story I wanted to tell for a very long time. Can't be more grateful about this. A-Team. Cleopatra epic to re-team Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, and Patty Jenkins. Paramount wins wild auction. So we've got Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins going to work on a Cleopatra movie. Now, you would think that this is wonderful news for Gal. This is wonderful news for Gal. It's absolutely positively wonderful, because this is going to be a big role for her. It's going to be huge. She gets to play Cleopatra. I mean, that's some awesome shit. She is going to be a part of some wonderful actresses that have played the role of legendary actresses that have played the role of Cleopatra. And what do we get here? Gal Gadot hate account. Die. Icon cert. Eat my, you F face. I hate you. Wow. F off, you colonizing war criminal. I've gotten some emails like this. Wow. They even spell stuff the same way. You don't deserve this honor. Cleopatra would rather die again instead of seeing this disaster. You ruin everything. I hate you. Oh man, and there's pages of this. Zionist freak cast someone else. Zionist. Apparently the word of the day is Zionist. And we've got more. We've got more and more and more. And it's absolutely positively insane. Thank you, Data Racer, for bringing us all of this, because it shows you what's going on here. It shows you what they've been doing. And Colin P. Smith, I get the DNA information, and she's very, very close to the Egyptians. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Dega Outlaw, SJW attackers have no idea about history, genetics, and ancient culture. The clowns are too busy chasing the imagined narrative instead of actually researching the truth. All that goes back to, Lorena Creel replaced Zionist with BLM, and imagine how that would have gone over. Exactly. Thank you so very much, Lorena Creel. Can you imagine that? Latino Slant, good morning, brother. Buenos dias, love humanity this morning while drinking my coffee. Well, SJWs don't love humanity. Whitewashing, propaganda, Zionist, Zionist, freak. Get her Zionist butt out of the entertainment industry ASAP. This is what you get, ladies and gentlemen, when you take a knee. This is what you get when you take a knee for these people. They do not care. Once they have what they want, they do not care. Once you are in their pocket, once you are doing their work for them, they don't care who you are. They don't care what you've done. They don't care how woke you are. They will turn around and eat you alive. They don't give a shit. And a $5 super chat from Psycho Dwarf 9. Fanatics fight because they hate what's in front of them. Soldiers fight because they love what is behind them. That is so very true. Psycho Dwarf 9, thank you so very much, brother. And this one's just for you, brother. Skull!
There it is! Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Thank you so much, Psycho Dwarf 9, for keeping the home fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Thank you, brother. And Skull, raise your horns, ladies and gentlemen, for Psycho Dwarf 9. They do not care what you do. They don't care what you've done in the past. They don't care what you do in the future. All they care about is their rage and their hatred. That's all they care about. We've got Star Trek dropping on Thursday. We've got a new movie by Gal. Nicole the Blind Mage, this is why I stopped following media and went back to books. Wrote one now, working on novels about creating mythology for children. That is so beautiful, Nicole. That is absolutely beautiful. I stopped following the press years ago. I stopped following the news stations years ago because there isn't anything ever important. It's never important. It's always something. It's always outrage. It's always this. It's always that. Some people are like, oh, CNN is the God's gift news service. Other people are like, Fox News is the God's gift news service. I don't follow any of that shit. And I won't. Because it's all agenda no matter where you look. Whether you look on CNN, when you look on CBS, when you look on NBC, whether you look on Fox, it all comes down to someone's agenda. You can't trust shit. I watch YouTube. I keep track of the news through YouTube. Why? Because at least you've got men and women trying to give you honesty, trying to bring you something honest. Instead, you watch a news service and you get agenda. You know, I don't care what side of the fence anybody's on. I won't kneel. I'm not going to kneel. I'm not going to kneel for them. I'm not going to kneel for SJWs. I'm not going to kneel for the right. I'm not going to kneel for the left. I'm not going to kneel for fucking anybody. I'm going to try and bring you exactly what is going on, exactly the way it is. That is my job each and every morning, is to bring you exactly what's going on and give you my honest opinion about it. And Derek McManus, the BBC is propaganda nowadays. It's in everything. It's in everything. Lorena Carrillo, CNN is trash fire. It's a dumpster fire. Mountains of Elysium, greetings. It's an absolute woke fest dumpster fire. And why? And good morning, Jeff Franklin. All of them are crap. Yeah, Day Bob, straight up. CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, NBC, all of them are crap. They all have an agenda. They do not want to bring it to you the way it is. They want to put their spin on it. They want to put their bullshit on it. Jitsi, you're not the only one, brother. They really did not like me putting SJW in the title. They really, really did not like me putting SJW in the title this morning. I kind of figured that would happen. And when I get on my own homepage and I can't find the stream, fuck. Yeah. 20 minutes before the show goes live, I can't find my own live stream on my homepage. Tell me that's not fucked up. And why? Because of this right here, staring you in the face. POS Zionist, dumb white biatch. Why? Because she took a job. She's going to make a movie. No, these people aren't, ists at all. It's every one of y'all. It's every single one of y'all in the crowd right now. It's every single person that sticks up for people like Gina Carano. It's every single person that stood up and said, Gal makes a beautiful, wonderful Wonder Woman. Gesture of Sin, social justice, the new cult that is infecting all modern media. Only trust independent sources these days. That's all I trust. That is all I trust is independent news sources. There are people out there trying to bring you the truth, trying to show you what is going on. And when Gal took a knee the other day, I saw this coming. I said, Gal, you better be careful because those same people that are clapping and cheering for you calling everyone out there that isn't a feminist, a sexist, this is what you've got in store for you in the future. And look, it only took a couple of weeks. It only took a couple of weeks for these people to come out of the woodwork and call Gal all of this crap. To tell Gal, this is what you are. You're a POS white Zionist. And sad. It's really sad that this is where they're at. That this imperialist white feminist. Here we go with the whitewashing of African culture. Yeah, Cleopatra was Greek. I get it. But casting a Zionist whose family is Polish, Austrian, Czech as the Queen of Egypt in 2020, why not just rewatch the Liz Taylor version? Wow. And Jeff Franklin, Loki, the mainstream agenda-based news media, CNN, MSNBC, etc., and social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc., all paint the independent news as extremists. Of course they do, because they're losing viewers, Jeff. People are turning away from watching the morning news. People are turning away from watching the evening news because it's all controlled by those extremists. And then they point their finger at you. They point their finger at me. They point their finger at this community on YouTube. And they say all the lovely little things they'd like to say. Because, God, we can't have them watching somebody else. Yeah, Project Storytime, they don't. Gal is from that region. Gal is from that region. Adega brought it up earlier. They don't understand how how DNA works. She is from that region. Hell, she could be a direct ancestor, and they wouldn't give a shit. It's 2020. It's not her time. It's the time where everybody does what it's maddening. They do not want her to do this, so she shouldn't be allowed to do it. And hello, Heiress of Chaos, the Battle Angel is here. Hello, everyone just lurking like the extremely stealthy and not at all extra and dramatic person that I am. A whole shitload of hearts. Keely Chow, in the Dark Angel universe, the mainstream media would label Logan Kale, aka Eyes Only, an extremist. Well, we're all that way. We're all that way now. Jedi Bill Hill, all of Valhalla. It's Taco Tuesday now. I reposed Mexican Iron Man's taco truck, and my tacos are so much better than his ever were. Big shout out to Mexican Iron Man, by the way. Chat, I don't know if you know this, but our boy Mexican Iron Man is down. He has been very ill lately. A lot of love goes out to Mexican Iron Man. Get well soon, brother. That is why we are doing this morning instead of the Mexican Iron Man versus Mexican Iron Man matchup. He has been very ill lately. A lot of love to him. He doesn't think it is the beer bug, but he is pretty damn sick. Hopefully he will be on the mend soon. We love you, Mexican Iron Man. Get well soon, brother, if you are listening. I doubt he is. He's probably sleeping his butt off right now. Yeah, Derek McManus, hell, Mexican Iron Man, get well soon. A dig outlaw. I guess we could dig up Cleopatra, pump it full of hot gas, and puppeteer it in a robot voice, and then they will be happy. Oh, wait, they won't have Egyptian operators for the strings. No, from that era. So they're going to find a reason to bitch. They are going to find a reason to bitch, moan, and complain because it's going to be something. We were just talking about this the other day. The way they are critically going after anything and everything is because they want it their way. So they're going to find a problem with it. Gal doing this role is not what they want. So they're going to do everything they can to get rid of her. Not Ryan Johnson. Well, you don't really have people giving you the news. All these new personalities make themselves part of the news by giving their opinions. I want facts, not their feelings. That's right. That's right. I could have gotten on here today and I could have told you exactly how I felt about this without showing all of Data Racer's work that he did putting together this giant profile on what these people are doing. This is fact. This is what's going on. Gesture of Sim, blowing my horn for Mexican Iron Man. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, send those healing powers. Latino Slant Paulie knows what's going on. I'm sending those healing powers now to Mexican Iron Man. Hopefully he will be better soon. We love you, bro. Derek McManus, SJWs are mentally ill. Prove me wrong. So it's just the way they want it. This is what they want. This is what they want these people doing because it furthers their agenda. It furthers their agenda. And that's what they want. They want their agenda to be driven. They want their agenda to continue. They want their agenda to be at the forefront. And when that happens, you have to wonder what exactly is going on. I love this tweet right here by Luminaire. Gone are the days where we judge a person by their merits and qualifications and not by the color of their skin or nation of birth. So much for Martin Luther King's dream. Isn't that interesting? These people say that they stand up for equality, but that's not what they do. That is not what they do. They scream equality. No, that's just their foot in the door, ladies and gentlemen. That is just their foot in the door. Do you know who really wants equality? Each and every one of you out there watching this right now. Each and every one of you that says we just want good storytelling. We just want good storytelling. We just want good characters. We don't care what their nationality is. We don't care what color their skin is. We don't care where they were born. We just care about if they're good for the role or not. It's all we care about. It's all we want. Personally, I don't give a shit what a person's political beliefs are when it comes to playing a role in a movie. I don't give a shit what a person's skin color is when it comes to playing a role in a movie. I don't give a shit what a person's background is when it comes to playing a movie. Can they play the role or not? Can they play the role? It's that simple. Are they going to do a good job? Are they going to keep me interested in the fucking movie? Let me tell you something, Hollywood. The theaters are fucking closing. Movie theaters are closing. And you have got this giant shitty movement that you have created that's making it even 10 times harder for you to get a movie going. Because my God, you have to tiptoe to the fucking tulips and make sure that all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, and you have a giant diverse panel, not only in the movie, making the movie, on the board of the movie, reviewing the movie. So where are you at, Hollywood? Oh, the theaters are closing. Your fucking theaters are closing. So you can't even get a movie out. You can't even get a movie out by the end of the year. There's going to be nothing in theaters for Christmas. What do you think that's going to do to movie theaters? Do you think your dumbasses can survive through streaming service? Well, guess what? You can't. You know this. You know you fucking can't do it. And you're stuck in this shitty ass position because you had to go and get woke and go broke. That's right. I fucking said it. You had to get woke and go broke. You had to go down this path where you destroy everything you fucking touch, where you destroy young actresses' lives, where you destroy qualified actors' lives, where you destroy and cancel and do all this fucking horse shit because, my God, we've got to have it this way and we've got to make it relevant to today. I fucking hate that word, relevant. Let's make it relevant to today. Let's make all our fucking movies and all our fucking TV shows and all our fucking shit relevant to today. Let's make sure each and every fucking villain looks just like this fucking guy that's in the White House with his fucking orange hair and his skin and his attitude, because, my God, it's got to be relevant to today. And we've got to throw a fucking fit, ladies and gentlemen, because we didn't get our way. We didn't get our fucking way. We're going to sit back in fucking Hollywood and drink our fucking champagne and fuck ourselves up the fucking ass because we didn't get our fucking way. We're going to go out there and we're going to call you is and ohs and fucking Yahtzees and all this other bullshit because we didn't get our little pansy fucking way. We didn't get the election we fucking wanted. We didn't get that. We're going to scream and we're going to cry in the fucking street because we didn't get our way. You know what? Grow fucking up, Hollywood. You destroyed yourselves. You burned down your own fucking shit. All because you got woke and you got broke. And when it comes down to it, this is a problem of your own making. All of these fucking monsters, white people, God, I hate them. And it is a white woman. It is a white woman right there. God, I hate them. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is what you get when you bend the fucking knee. This is what you have to look forward to. Hollywood, you're going to burn to the fucking ground. You elite pieces of shit. You're going to destroy the hard work of hundreds of thousands of people that work in the industry. The prop guys, the set guys, the small-time actors and actresses working their way up from the ground. You're going to burn it all down because you didn't get your fucking way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they started this. They wanted this. And now they're getting it. I mean, this is just a colonizer playing historical colonizer. But you're not black. This Zionist is pissing me off. The Queen of Egypt was black. You're not doing anybody any favors. Nobody cares about the lies but you and the sorry ass director, period. Black, black, blackety black. May the whitewashing begin. Oh, and a $5 super chat from Abu Nas. Good morning, brother. Salute to Stone Loki Badass. That's named Loki. You bringing the heat this morning. I'm in the bag just chilling and eating my breakfast, smiling. Good morning, brother. Have a great one. Thank you so very much, Mr. Prez and brother. I wouldn't play any other one but this. Thank you so much, Abu Nas.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
Skull! Good morning, Abu Nas. Thank you so very much, brother. That's right, a little Jules Winfield for you in the morning. I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. And he did. And we need to. The shit needs to stop. All of this horse shit needs to stop. And ladies and gentlemen, we're the ones that have to do it. Each and every one of us. Don't pay them. Don't open your wallets. Don't give them any of your fucking money. Because all they're going to do is do more shit like this. All they're going to do is bring more woke ass bullshit. Discovery Season 3 starts Thursday. And it's interesting. I want to see how many people that said with Lower Decks, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Completely tear this fucking show apart. Completely tear this fucking show apart. If you don't like Lower Decks, don't watch it. Well, now STDs 3 is coming out. Is it going to be the same thing? Are we going to sit here and say this is the same thing? No. No, we're not. It's a giant fucking dumpster fire waiting to happen. Why? Because the same problems exist in this that it does in everything else we have seen over the last 5 years. We didn't get our fucking way. Let's act out. I am tired of remakes. I am tired of reimaginings. I am tired of the same fucking horseshit that we have seen over and over and over again. I was just talking to Purple Valkyrie last night. If you have not seen the Valkyrie's latest video, go and check it out. It came on at 6 p.m. Central last night. Discworld is fucking ruined. Why? Because it shares no DNA with the books. And that comes from his own daughter. That comes from Terry Pratchett's own fucking daughter. Does not share any DNA with the books. Why would you make a show, a television show, about a series of books and have nothing in the DNA? You've got the outer skin of it, and that's it. Why? Because that's all fucking SJWs and all of this shit cares about. It's all the press cares about. That's all these fucking official Kotaku reviewers and all this other bullshit, IGN, and all these other fuckers. All that matters is the skin on the outside of it. That's it. That's all they cared about. That's all they cared about with The Last of Us 2. How many fucking awards is The Last of Us 2 going to make? When you've got games like Ghost of Tsushima, when you've got games like Final Fantasy VII Remake, games of the year that have dominated in sales. How many awards do you think The Last of Us 2 is going to have for having a skin? It's got the skin of what they want. Doesn't matter what's on the inside. Doesn't matter how fucking sick it is. It doesn't matter how poisonous it is. It doesn't matter how treacherous it is. It doesn't matter how backstabbing it is. to the fans that love it and care about it, as long as it has the right skin. You tell me where the problem is. You tell me who's got the fucking problem. Because I see a lot of us here wanting good stories, good actresses and actors working on a film, strong, inspiring people that inspire you to reach for greater heights. And then I see skins. Then I see these people only caring about skin color. You tell me who the Is, the Ob, and the fucking Yahtzees are. You tell me who they are. Because it's not us. It's not us sitting back, chilling, wanting something better, wanting real entertainment. It's them. They have infected every level of entertainment, from comic books to movies to television series to games. I'm telling you what, right now, there's a fight going on in the gaming industry. And the gaming industry is going to lose because of it. When I read articles, like the latest article I saw from Bungie saying our diversity council is going to go through the skins for our game Destiny 2. They're going to go through the body types and they're going to change them. They're going to change the facials. I mean, they already all look like fucking like Amazonians anyway. They're going to go through the facial animations and they are going to diversify them. They are going to create multiple, they're going to remove the gender walls in creation so that you can put a female head on a male body and a male head on a female body and do the voice change and all this shit. Imagine having a team in the office working night and day to make sure that you don't offend anyone and paying them 5% of your budget. Imagine how much more your game could have had. Imagine how much more you could have tested. Imagine how much more money you could have made. They have infiltrated every single level of entertainment. Do not be fooled. For those of you out there saying, oh, it hasn't gotten to games, it's not going to get to games. No, it's already there. It's been there. This has been going on for fucking years now. Why do you think Andromeda had such a fucking problem? When you invite Anita Sarkeesian to come in and tell you how you need to fucking make your female characters, how you need to make them look to not offend every single person, what color of their skin they've got to be. Instead of spending the money on testing and making sure the game is right, you have just now spent all your fucking money on making sure the game's going to be wrong. Colin P. Smith, Loki, the BG3 developers just dropped an article about what the average character looks like. It did not go well for the woke brigade. So they're complaining. Of course they are. There is no not complaining. There is no not complaining for these fucking people. That's what they have to do. That's what they live on. That's what they thrive on, is complaining. Complaining. Nothing will ever be good enough for them. Well, guess what? For 35 years, entertainment was good enough. It was good enough for me for 35 years. You get stinkers. Of course you do. You get disappointments. Of course you do. Then you get wonderful films. You get wonderful ideas. I remember the first time I saw The Green Mile. Take my hand, boss. Fucking beautiful movie. Shawshank Redemption. Wizard of Oz. And so many others. Star Trek, Star Wars, Deadpool. Would it blow you away to know that Deadpool is one of my favorite superhero movies of all time? Probably up there with Superman. Why? Because it didn't give a shit what it did. It just brought you something entertaining. It didn't worry about offending your sensibilities or offending your skin color or offending. It's all we want. That is all we want, is good entertainment. Chris Persia. They're claiming Baldur's Gate 3 still doesn't have enough representation. Of course it doesn't. They want disabled characters and wheelchair. Wow. Okay. Okay. Because that's what it's all about. Gina is a badass. Gina don't take no shit off of any of these people. Gina Carano. Shit, she responded to me the other day. I sent a she had a thing up about not kneeling, and I was like, fuck yes. And I sent her this picture of the Mandalorian and her clapping hands, and I was like, hell yeah, Gina. And she responded, and I was like, son of a bitch. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I'm just, just a morning guy who does a morning show. That's what I do. I try and bring you guys the facts. I try and get fired up each and every single morning and bring you guys as much information as I possibly can, because information is power. And knowing what these fucks do is important. Purple Valkyrie, hashtag we do not kneel. No, we don't. For anybody, for anything. We don't, and we won't. Check it out on Heels. Dude, yeah, I did. I watch all Az's stuff. Absolutely. I love Az. I love Gary. Great YouTubers who are going to call it like they see it. And I encourage you all to do exactly the same. Call it like you see it. Get the facts. Look up the information. Don't just take my word for it. Sure, there's a million things like this Gal Gadot shit happening. There's a million things out there like this Gal Gadot shit happening. And Hollywood and the press, they're going to keep a lid on it because they do not want you to see what they have created. And they have created it. Make no mistake about it. They have lost control of the monster of their own creation. A Frankenstein monster that will keep coming back and coming back until you stop feeding it. The cancel woke brigade has to fucking end. It has to die off. It has to go away. And the only way that can happen is if you do not kneel. Do not kneel to the ravings of these fucking madmen. Do not kneel to the screams and the rees of the woke brigade. Because as soon as you do, you're on your knees for the rest of eternity. And they will eat you. They don't care. They turn on their own and they eat each other. They're with you 1 second at your back screaming, yeah, gal. And then they're fucking in front of you, throwing things at you, hating you. Why? I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of weeks there's an article about someone just doing something to Gal to get them back on her side. It's funny how that works. It's funny how that works. It's funny how when you're on your knees in Hollywood and you're begging and you're pleading, suddenly something happens to you and the worm turns. Why? You have created this fucking idiotic fucking movement that thinks if they scream and they cry loud enough, they're going to get what they want. So we'll do this. I'll give you guys an example before I get the hell out of here this morning and go about my day. The people that scream and the people that cry and moan and say they've got to have it their way, you will do this. Shut them fucking down. It is high time these people were told no and to go to their fucking corner. You want to cry? You want to cry like little bitches and scream and and bitch and moan? Go to the fucking corner. Put yourself in the fucking corner and cry. And if you want to get out of hand, bend the fuck over. Because this is the fucking trophy problem with everyone. With every single one of these fucking people, it's the trophy problem. No one ever told them no before. No one ever said no. It's not happening. Because when they did, they nagged and they bitched and they kept on and they didn't stop. And they said, no, this is the way it's going to happen. This is the way you're going to do it. This is the way. This is it. This is how it's going to happen. No, it's not. No, it's not. You fucking ugly excuse for a human being. No is the answer. We will not kneel. We will not capitulate to your fucking demands. Because I guarantee you, no one's told them no. No one's told them no in their lives. And they'll keep coming back for a while. They'll keep coming back and saying, you will do this. You will give me this. You will make this happen. No. No. And eventually, you just ignore them. You put them on ignore. And you stop taking their fucking calls. You put them on ignore and you stop taking their fucking calls. Right there, Colin P. Smith. No is the most offensive N-word of them all. When you've got a fucking brat screaming that this is the way they want it, you tell them no. When they say, you're going to do this, I want this, you tell them no. You shut them down. And you keep telling them no. Because guess what? They're going to come back and they're going to nag. They're going to nag you. And they're going to whittle you down. And they're going to do everything they can to get you to change your mind and change your decision to say no. Why? Because they always get it their way. They always get it their way. They're not used to being told no. So you know what? Fucking tell them no. SJWs, no. You can't have it your fucking way. No, you can't infiltrate every single fucking pop culture entertainment that we love, that we care about, and change it. You will not take Dungeons and Dragons and you will not rewrite the entire fucking rule book to suit your needs because in the last 2 years, you and your partner have decided to play Dungeons and Dragons and it's not fucking woken up for you. So we're going to change it for everyone that's been playing it for the last 35 fucking years. We're going to change Star Wars for everyone that's been liking it for the last fucking 40 years. We're going to change Star Trek for everybody who's been liking it for the last 60 fucking years because we've got to have our fucking way and it won't be good enough until it is. And even then, we'll still be bitching about something because we're fucking SJWs and we've got to have it our way. No, you can't. You can't have it your way.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.